Hey guys, we are in Prescott, or Prescott, however you pronounce it. There's the bridge, going to that bridge, and we'll be in the Mississippi. And we're going to anchor over here tonight, and we'll go for a walk, and we'll go check out Prescott, so stay tuned. Okay, go. Go ahead, go. Go. I know I say stuff like this a lot, guys, but this is kind of ridiculous. A permit is required to walk some trails? When did this, what does our tax dollars go to exactly, where we have to pay extra to go walk on some trails? Something's not right. It's not right. We're walking without a permit, guys. Scary. What's gonna happen? It says it's enforced by the sheriff. This doesn't look like a trail to me. This looks like a sidewalk. I guess there's a sidewalk permit now, or... So walk down here, take a chance, read what the sign says, maybe tie up on the dock tonight. No overnight parking, 4-hour parking. I mean, why is it even here? If people can't pull up here and sleep on their boat, I just don't. What is the purpose of this, of these amenities that we somehow all pay for, yet there's so many rules around them that you can hardly even use them. I'm turning into a grumpy old man. They're gonna have to make a part 3, Grumpy Old Men 3, starring Brenton, and I've got a couple friends who are like me, so I'll ask if they want to be in it too. Well, that's the Mississippi right there. This is the mouth of the St. Croix coming in. So tomorrow we'll be on the Mississippi. The current should pick up too, so we'll be going faster. We averaged about 4.5 miles an hour today. I'll read this to you, probably kind of bright in the sun here. Abe the Eagle. Abe was named the Old Abe, a famous eagle that was taken into battle 37 times during the Civil War by the 8th Infantry, Wisconsin. Abe is made of stainless steel and covered in stainless steel flatware and cooking utensils. The artist is Dale Lewis. There is something peeking out of the trees up there that I am curious. Some kind of church, I'm guessing. Do we want to make the trek up there to see it? Yes, let's do it. Whew. It was quite the hike to get here, but that's it. What are we going to do tonight, Beagle? Oh, jeez. making some breakfast and waiting for the fog to lift. I figure I should be able to see where I'm going before I take off, and there's no real hurry anyways, so pulling up the anchors this morning. Pulling half of the river bottom up with it. This must be where all the fish are at, because this is where all the fishermen are at. Ooh, I see a barge coming down the Mississippi. Look at this. Boy, did I time this just right. I'm gonna hold off here. Slow her down. Look at this. I see lots of those on this trip. Man, it's like always, it's like the beginning of Star Wars. They just slowly pass. They're never ending. Welcome to the Mississippi. The fact that the barge is passing right as I'm coming on just feels meaningful to me. There's a channel I just recently discovered on YouTube called Mark Twained with a D. Mark Twain with a D. Mark Twained. And I think the guy is a barge captain, and he films the stuff he sees on the rivers. And I just found it, so I can't vouch for it entirely, but it looks pretty good. He's got a lot of followers, so it must be pretty decent. This is the place to fish, that's for sure. Must be working on the bridge. So that's if we turn north, going up towards St. Paul, Twin Cities, which we're not going to do. And this is going south. We're going to be on the Mississippi. I should look it up, but we're going to be on the Mississippi all the way to the mouth of the Ohio, basically Afton, Illinois. Oh no, Cairo, I think is the corner there. It's a long ways down. This is so cool, guys. I'm telling you. I've said this before in videos. If you're watching this and you're like, oh man, that looks like so much fun, that looks like such freedom. Yes, it is. You're exactly right. And you should do it if you can. It's the most freest thing I have ever found. And I'm always I'm a freedom junkie. I love freedom. And riding scooters and sleeping in the trees and a shanty boat. Shanty boat living. They're the two freest things I've discovered in this life. So alright, we're doing about 4 miles an hour. Looks like the current up this far north on the Mississippi is not as quick as I remember it down by, well, where the Illinois River meets there, St. Louis and all that. I'm going to turn the phone around and show you guys something real quick I was thinking about. So some of you might have noticed I never put a helm seat in. I have options. I have a stool, which I just use as a little table most of the time next to my bed. I also have my Yeti underneath that blanket, and those make seats, but I haven't used them yet because honestly I like standing. This is kind of my favorite spot right here. I just put my hand on the wheel down here and I look out the window. Usually I have the door open, but it's just chilly this morning, and man, this is nice. I'm so glad I have this blocking the wind if nothing else. And I like to stand. I just, it's too easy to just sit, you sit and then you start getting sore and your back hurts. And so I just stand here. I even brought some, you guys might laugh at this. Where are they? Where did they end up? I even brought some 15-pound dumbbells, and I'll just stand here. I have a goal in the next 6 months to get in better shape. I used to be here, let me turn the phone around. when I was in my 20s and 30s, I was in good shape. I used to work out every single day, almost too much. I think I damaged my back and my neck. I used to do like, 300 push-ups a day and 300 pull-ups and sit-ups and walk like 6 miles. It was all kind of what I called resistance training. Never went to a gym. I don't think I've been to a gym one time in my whole life. But I was very strong, and the ladies liked it. I had good luck with the ladies in my 20s and 30s. But then I dropped out of it, I'd say by about 40. And I'm pretty active, and I still walk, but I haven't strength trained in, wow, like over 10 years now. And I've gained like 20 pounds. I'm 20 pounds too heavy, or just more than I want to be. So I decided on this trip I'm going to eat better, eat less, work out a little, use some dumbbells, do some push-ups, continue to walk. Wavey loves to walk. A dog will keep you walking. And hopefully in the spring, we'll get to see the transformation. I'll get to watch back on this series, and maybe I'm in better shape. It's hard to do. I'm 51 years old, and by your 40s it starts to get harder, and then by 50 it really gets hard, and I imagine it only gets harder from there. So I'm gonna fight the good fight and make that one of my goals on this trip, is to be in better shape by the time it's over. So anyways, I just want to share that with you guys. So many goals. You got, this blessing of time, living slow and having time. You got it. I feel like I have to use it wisely. So okay, thanks for listening. Continue on. Are you gonna keep me walking, lazy? Alright, so we got our first barge. I must be going roughly the same speed as him. He's up around that corner behind us. And I'm just watching him. I'll go off to the side. The river. Let me turn this off. I gotta figure out how to turn the squelch off on that. It's not very obvious. The river is low, but I mean, it's not like I was imagining, lower than this. I don't think this is record. The stuff I saw last year, and when Wayne's Diary, Wayne from Wayne's Diaries was going down the river, he was showing footage of it being a lot lower than this. So maybe it gets lower the farther we get down. We'll see. But for now, just staying in the channel is fine. So let's just keep watching for Mr. Barge coming up behind us. Are you sneaking up on me? Do you guys think that's somebody's house or a resort or what? We're gonna sneak off to the side here and let Mr. Barge go by. Let's see who this is. I can't see it on the screen until later. I'll figure it out with you guys. I'm gonna watch this later, but that's who it is. Can I get any closer? We just have a random stop here on the side of the Mississippi, and I can see that there's a railroad. There is railroad tracks paralleling the river for quite a ways. Let's pop up here and take a look. Stay, 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 go. I'm seeing a lot of these guys going up and down the tracks. It looks like a fun job. Some people have fun jobs. They get paid to do like fun things out here in the wilderness. I should have done this. I could have got paid to have fun. These bluffs are so scenic. So beautiful. There's another one. We're catching up to this cabin boat here. I think it's some kind of work boat. We'll pass it eventually and see what it is, but I'm guessing it's some kind of work boat. The Waterways Commission or something, doing some sampling. That is a neat boat. You gotta go back once in a while and check on your workhorse. Doing great. We're gonna take care of you. I gotta show you this, guys. I am so proud. Hopefully you can see it. We've got, let me go through here. The batteries are fully charged up to the limit, 14.5. This new charge controller is just kicking butt. Some kind of power plant. You can see it gassing off right there. I'll try to look it up and see which one that is. I don't even know where I am at the moment. Probably about 20 miles south of Prescott on the Mississippi River. I was just talking to Wayne Diaries on the phone about his bus build, and I came around the corner and I was like, what is this? And it's lock number 3. So I jumped off the phone. I got to figure this out here. Got to figure out how to get through here. So hold tight, guys. All right, so it was channel 14. I didn't turn the camera on when I was talking to the lockmaster, but he said it's going to be about an hour, so I should just go hang out somewhere for about an hour. I got to figure out how to turn the squelch off on that radio so I can leave it on without having it squelching at me. But yeah, they have these towboats going through to the south, and then I'll be next. So stay tuned, guys. First lock of the trip. Alright, I figured out how to turn the squelch down. I had to watch a YouTube video. Thank God for YouTube. And I figured it out. So now we're just monitoring 14, which is what the locks use, and waiting for them to call us. I see the towboats pulled through, so I'm just monitoring 14. I heard him talking to him, so I know it is working. So just patiently waiting to go through lock number 3 on the Mississippi River. Lock 3, this is the Shanty Beagle Barge to the north. Just checking in with you to make sure I should keep waiting.
Lock 3 to the boat calling. Repeat that, please.
Yeah, this is the Beagle Barge Shanty boat coming from the north to the south. Just checking in with you to make sure I need to keep waiting.
Yeah, so as soon as this barge clears, we're going to bring one north, and then it'll be open and ready for you when the green light turns on.
Gotcha, thank you. All right, guys, well, we better go tie up to the wall or get close to it so I can actually see that green light. So we know it's our turn to go through, so stay tuned. Kind of rusty on this, haven't done it in 5 years. All right, I'm going to show you guys something. So my buddy Ron, who helped me with the wiring, did mention this, that my bumpers might not quite protect my gutters because they are just about the same width. So when I came in here, I did tap the gutters, but as long as we're not rocking or moving, it's not touching them. But I might try to find some thicker bumpers. I think I hear him calling. You heard him say something about a green light. Probably see that red light blinking up there at the front. I'm just going to watch for that to turn green. Not the place to get off, Beagle. I'm sorry. All right, so they came through from the south. We've got a green light. I just saw it. Blinky, blinky. Let's do this. So they said I can just float in the middle because I'm the only boat in here, so that's what we're going to do. Just come in here slowly, guys, trying to get some footage for you. This is Lock 3 on the Mississippi, going into Pool 4. Alright, we're in here, guys. Dropping down. The barge turns sideways. Hopefully it's okay. Wow, that was fast. They're opening up. Thank you very much. We're leaving the lock. That was quick. Yeah, I'm going to try and float as much as I can. And there's other boats inside. I think they don't like you floating, but you know, whatever they want. And we're coming up on another little picturesque river town. I haven't even looked on the map to see what it is, but it looks nice. Maybe we'll stop. I think this is Red Wing, Minnesota. I see a sign over there. I'm looking for a good place to park. I'll throw anchor if I have to, but maybe there's a place to tie up overnight. Maybe like right over there. Let's look. I think we found a place to dock for the night here in Red Wing, Minnesota. I'm not seeing any signs saying I can't park here. No signs at all. So, no signs is a good sign.
Hey, what do you say we both be independent together, huh?